Welcome, everyone, to a piece of college football history as we crown this season's national champion. There's been so much that's gone into getting here, twists and turns, and now it builds to this, the battle for supremacy. And this game is the culmination and the collision of two undefeated teams. Two teams that had defied the odds and come through this season unblemished. Now, each looking to take one final step and become a college football undefeated national champion. As we'll see the #2 seed in this playoff, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on a squad from the SEC, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. And this is it. Two teams enter, one team leaves here as national champions. Let's get this going. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. So Georgia's offense trots out there to open this game. Well, here we go, Kirk. The energy in this place is tremendous. We are 60 minutes away from crowning a new national champion.
And think about it, Chris. These two teams have put everything into this to get to this stage and this opportunity. Let's see who can handle it better.
And the one moves the ball to the 33.
Boy, nice call here to start this national championship game off with a physical run. I think this offensive line has been a strength all year long, and here they get this game started the right way.
Moves the ball to the 37 for a first down.
Chris, a really good job here by this back to be able to find that hole and pick up the yards for his first down. And, boy, Georgia's had some good backs over the years, and this young man is living up to that tradition today.
And there's the handoff. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 43.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision? Falls incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time. Dogs will bring their punt team onto the field. They'll kick it away here. And the return man runs out of bounds. The Buckeyes offense out there for their first possession. Well, it's not easy to narrow down the impact players to just a few guys, Kirk, but what do you expect from them today?
Well, we got guys that can make plays as well as anybody in the country on both sides of the ball. That's why I think this matchup is so exciting. Two good teams with great individual players.
Looking to pass. It's Howard. He's running out of time here. On this winds up a safety. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. They'll take a timeout while they check it out. So the safety will set up a free kick. They'll boot it away from their 20. Bringing it back, it's Frazier. And after a very solid kick return, they'll tackle him at the 36. First down here for this offense. And the single back takes the handoff.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Second down play coming up. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on third down, looking to set up a screen pass here. And he never had a chance tackled in the backfield. And the Bulldogs will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And he gets it away, a directional kick with pretty good distance. And the punt will bounce out of bounds inside the 10. You can't do it any better than that. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. Remember, the last time out there, they surrendered a safety. They got to regroup from that right away. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Bringing pressure. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. Man heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Just love watching his back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid gain.
So let's see what they like here on third and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. Can he make it to the marker? The Buckeyes keep the football on the move.
Well, that's mano-a-mano right there. Offensive line knowing exactly their assignment, getting a hat on a hat, and that back to just exactly where he needed to go to extend this drive. That's a first down.
That's a strong stiff arm.
It's a good, solid gain, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
A gain makes it second and medium. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. They got him. Defense comes up with a sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all in the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Caught over the middle. It's a Buka. The completion picks up about 8 yards, but sets up a fourth down play now. Buckeyes will line up to punt it away. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Throws a fastball, but it's intercepted. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
Offense makes their way on the field. He hands it to the back. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Play action here on first down. Caught in the backfield. It's a Buka. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
And here's the handoff. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
You know, all week the defensive coordinator told us about the quarterback. He told us about the receivers and how they're going to throw the football. Hey, they better get locked in on stopping this run game because that was a big-time game.
Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. Second down and goal. They'll try to power it in right up the middle. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. We've reached the end of one in this battle for the national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the stats so far. All right, let's get back to the action. Getting closer to finding out who will be celebrating here tonight. Crucial play to begin the new quarter. The offense sets up with a 3rd and goal. Looking to throw. It's Howard. Pressure is coming. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior. So on 4th down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team.
Nothing tells you more about a defense's personality than when they get tested like this. Facing a 1st and goal, all the way to 3rd and goal, you come up with a sack, relentless attitude. Now let's see what they decide to do on 4th and goal. Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's a dangerous throw. It falls incomplete, but this defense almost had a 2nd interception today. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. The senior tries to take a shot, but overthrows his man. A tough situation for the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Looking to build on this lead on this possession. Had to settle for 3 last time out. They're going to run it. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. And he's got it. And he moves the ball across midfield and picks up a 1st down.
Boy, this is outstanding by this offense. 3rd down conversion. The wideout sells that he's going to go downfield, turns and breaks back to the quarterback, sees the quarterback's eyes, and he puts the football right on his numbers. Very nice 3rd down conversion on the curve.
Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Grab down the middle. It's Thurman. But he's hammered by the linebacker. What a hit. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the 1st down. Can't find anybody on 3rd down, throws it away, and now 4th down coming up. The Buckeyes will bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. He'll call for the fair catch here. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Caught over the middle. It's Humphreys. And he will make the 1st down. Tackled at the 26.
Really good route here by the receiver, but I love the quarterback's ability to look off that safety and make that throw. And that's part of the quarterback's job here when you play in Athens for this Georgia offense. They've had some great quarterbacks over the years. Guys like Matthew Stafford and Aaron Murray and more recently Jake Fromm and, of course, Stetson Bennett, who won back-to-back national championships. And what they're seeing today from this quarterback, they got to be very proud of.
Using his legs, it's Etienne. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down. The Dogs will send their punt team onto the field. And we'll see what he can do on the return. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. They get him down, but he crosses midfield. Spot the ball at the 44. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Back to throw. It's Howard. Quick throw to the left side. Here's a wide-open receiver, complete. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone.
Boy, what a big-time play here by this wide receiver. You know, sometimes, Chris, I wonder if Woody Hayes would be enjoying this modern passing attack from his Buckeyes. And I'd like to think that winning would outweigh any concerns he may have about that ball being in the air so often.
And the broken tackle there produces a solid game.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Crucial third down play coming up. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. The tight end has got it. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. The Buckeyes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And looking to throw now on first down. Caught on the outside. It's Smith. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. They're going to run it. Mack gets the carry. And he's finally tackled out the 2-yard line. And the clock stops now for the 2-minute warning. A chance to strategize here before we reach halftime. Buckeyes line it up with first and goal. Around the end is Henderson. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Man, it's first and goal. You're thinking about trying to score. You're looking at positive yards, and instead, you're going backwards. It's going to set up a very important second down call.
Into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Second, the coach has called timeout. He may use a challenge here to have the officials take another look at that one. Not the news the coach was hoping to hear. He took a chance calling a timeout to get the replay. We'll see if that proves to be crucial. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And here's the fair catch by the return man. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. Grab down the middle. It's Humphreys. And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage. The Dogs will crank up the tempo. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. Going the other way, can they catch him? Inside the 20. Touchdown, Ohio State. Wow, what a play, a defensive score.
How about the safety here, just kind of sitting back, waiting patiently to read the quarterback, and then once the ball's in the air, there's the range to come up with that interception, and I love that he's got the speed in the hands to make this quarterback pay for it.
And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Time is running out before halftime to cut into this now 2-possession lead. Running back has it on a screen now. They finally get him down, but a solid gain in that screen pass. Good call there. Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Back to pass. It's back. Looking for his big tight end.